My name is AC Butch, and I'm here to talk to you about gambling. Yeah, something I've been doing since my early teenage years, very successfully, and that's in part because of a gift I was born with, and that's money management. I always seemed to know how to handle my money. It just came naturally. I hated school, I hated English, I hated history, I hated everything. But I always loved math, and maybe that has something to do with it. But anyway, it really started to come into its own probably in my 20s. I had already been gambling for 10 years, and I really started getting into a betting system. Not just managing my money correctly, but a betting system that would help me take advantage of winning streaks and help me reduce my losses when things weren't going well. Because let's face it, no matter what you're doing, not every day is roses and cherries and whipped cream and all of that. I mean, we all know that. We all know that. But I've been perfecting my betting system for many years, and it really came into its own, I'd say probably 15, 20 years ago, where it just added a lot to my bottom line as far as how much I won. Now, I've never had a losing year, and probably you don't believe that. So be it. There's no way I'm going to try and convince you of it. There's no way I can prove it. But I have never had a losing year in my life. Not every year's been great, don't get me wrong. Some years were small wins, but hey, if you don't lose overall, what can be so bad? I've had a system that that referred to craps, baccarat, and blackjack for quite a few years, and I've been selling it on Clickbank for $49.95, and you could verify through them in all of these years. I don't think I've had 3 people ask for a refund, even though it's 100% refundable. And the 2 or 3 people that did had nothing to do with them knocking the system that it didn't work. There was other issues involved, but that's saying something. And a bunch of testimonials and good reviews and all of that. You know, one other thing that's very close to my heart is the recreational gambler. People who do it for entertainment, because I think it's a phenomenal way of entertaining yourself. Yeah, really. But once again, you've got to keep it under control. I don't consider the money that you go for as being losses when you're doing it this way. It's like anything else in life. You go to the theater, you go out to eat, you go on vacation, you're spending money. And that's the way I look at it. But you got to stay within your budget. Otherwise, you can get very hurt, because gambling can be very addictive. To me, I've never been a compulsive gambler. My problem is I'm a compulsive daydreamer and business entrepreneur. That's right. And I have started, well, that's what's most exciting to me. It's actually more exciting than gambling, is starting a new business, dreaming it up. But I'm a multitasker also. I get into one thing, something else will come into my head. Now all of a sudden I'm doing 2 things at once, I'm doing 3 things at once. And that really hurts the success of the overall. It really does. But we're going to get into all of this later on. I don't want to make this too long and drawn out. This is really just part 1, is my introduction to you. Okay, right now I'm going to go and have myself a cocktail, a little something to eat for lunch, and I'll get back to you.